Hi everybody, Angie here, coming on to do a make with you guys. It is time for our hashtag 50 stack challenge make, hosted by Crafty Cat. We are on week 8 and it's hashtag 50 stack challenge, where we decorate 2 guest checks or whatever substrate you choose to use. And she provides 1 prompt for each guest check, and we can decorate it however we want. Really fun. So if you want to follow along and participate, it is open for anyone and everyone. And if you just want to show support and watch everybody's videos, just use that hashtag 50 stack challenge. Okay, so let's get into this. We're on week 8, as I said, and for guest check number 15, it is a sticker. And guest check number 16, it is a square. Okay, so sticker, we'll do this one first. Yeah, okay. I've got my pieces here and kind of an idea what I thought we would do. Just kind of going off the prompts and kind of see what flows. So for stickers, I grabbed some of these kind of vintage retro style stickers that I have in my arsenal. And this was just a sticker pack from Amazon, where they give you just some kind of retro vintage stickers. And I like these 2 ladies, their dresses, nice and colorful. And then I thought along with that, maybe to have something like a focal point, or well, they'd probably be the focal point, but have something in the background. I grabbed some of these buildings, and don't ask me what buildings these are, coliseums, whatever. I have no idea where they're at, what country, where these are at, but I thought those would be fun to use also along with the ladies. And then that was just stuck to one of the stickers, so I just left it. And then for a background piece of paper, I just grabbed this collage piece of paper. Again, this is a pack that I got from Amazon, where they just give you a variety of kind of collage papers. It's pretty thin, of vintage book pages and newspaper articles and such like that. And as I was pulling one out, it's actually almost the exact size of my guest check. So I think I'm just going to put this down just like that as a background. But I do like a little bit of either the word, the guest check, or the number or something to be exposed, just to show what was used on our ephemera piece. So I'm just going to put it down, just keep it really simple, really easy. It's going to go down just like that. I'm just going to tear away just a little bit of this, just so some of that will show. And we're just going to keep this really easy and fun, and hopefully we'll come out with something nice. Something like that, okay? And we're going to do some inking. And with looking at my sticker pieces, we've got some, and that's why I chose those ones, why those ones kind of spoke to me, just because I knew the background would be, you know, kind of a neutral, and I wanted something to kind of pop off the page, something with a little color. So I think that's okay. You know what? I'm not going to ink right now. I'm going to wait till the end, and if we need ink, we'll do it at that time. And I'm going to turn on a light. I think you guys have some pretty good lighting, but me looking at it not directly from the top, I'm looking at it from the side. I have a little bit of a glare, so I'm going to turn on my desk light. And I'm pretty sure that is pretty good for you guys as well. Okay, I can see much better. Okay, so grab my glue. How is everyone today? Everyone doing good? I'm doing good. Everybody's week getting off to a good start. Everything's good here. I am happy to report my football team won yesterday, or Sunday, should I say? It's Tuesday. But Sunday, the Broncos, which is my team, we won our game, so that always pleases me. And I was on cloud 9 because it was a very, very, very tense game, very sloppy game for any of you crafty women out there, and men. that follow along on football. It was a hard game to watch. Our offense just wasn't doing it, but wasn't for defense and our special teams. I'll tell you, we pulled it out. We did it. We got the W, so I'm happy. So other than that, my week is getting off to a well start. The weather's nice. Had a little bit of a rain there, spell there for a bit, and I think that was kind of pretty widespread. A lot of people were getting some rain, and we're back to our nice weather, although we have more rain coming at the end of the week. But that's expected. I mean, summer's over, so I have to accept that the nicer days are going to be slowly dissipating. Okay, as I'm talking, I'm just kind of looking at and getting my thoughts together. I was thinking, these are stickers, by the way, if I didn't say that before, these are stickers. I was thinking maybe something really simple, just kind of like, as I was just putting that glue down, I was thinking, you know, when I'm collaging, when I'm crafting, I don't know. It's just something I do in my head, and I actually end up speaking it. I like to have my little pieces tell a story. I don't know. So with that being said, I thought maybe these two ladies are sisters, and they're on vacation. They're in, I don't know, like I said, I don't know where this is. Budapest, Rome, I don't know. And they're visiting this spot here, and the husbands say, "Come on, ladies, get together. Let me snap this beautiful shot of you guys." Okay, so maybe just something as simple like that. What do you think? And since this little paper coin wants to be in the picture so bad, I don't even mind adding that just for another piece of, you know, just an added element. Maybe that's their currency, you know, where they're at, which I don't know. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with something just as easy as that. And I'm gonna grab my pokey tool and see how easy. I think these stickers lift up, yep, pretty well. Oops, pardon me for that. I just knocked over my blending tool. And this sticker is a little bit wider than the guest check, but I'll just trim it down. That's not a problem. And before I push the top portion down, I'm going to tuck this underneath. Kind of try to. Just something as simple as that. Okay. And grab my scissor. There we go. Actually, I usually want to take away a lot of the white, but having that white border on the stickers, it kind of goes with a little bit of the white of the guest check sticking out. So if I go around, I don't know, and ink the edges, we'll see. I'm just thinking as I'm laying this piece out, that's all. Sorry. Kind of jibber jabbering. But just kind of, and these are more, this is more like a traditional sticker, where these are more of like a washi sticker. So there's a little bit of transparency, as you can see the background behind them. I'm just going to try to press this down a little bit. Normally I would back it with a little extra glue, but I think it'll be okay if I just press it down real well. Yeah, like that. And put the other one down. Oops. Very nice. Okay, I don't think that's too bad. Very simple. And then I have a piece of lace here. Actually, we could have put this one maybe behind. But do we... I still could, I guess. I mean, there's no reason to say that both of these buildings aren't in the same place, you know. Now that I pressed that down really well, let's see if I can get it back up. Just the edge of it. And we'll go ahead and bring this piece in behind. Now, since I've lifted that away, I am sure it's not going to stick permanently, so I am going to tuck in just a little bit of glue to reinforce that. These stickers are usually pretty good, these ones, but I don't want to take any chances of it coming up. Just like that. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, and then as I said, I have this vintage trim here. And I thought maybe just put just a piece right there. Okay, I think I'll glue it, but I don't know. Do I want to stitch it? Put a little piece back here. Yeah, I might come back and end up stitching around the edges of that. But for now, that is going to be my first guest check completed, number 15, using a sticker. And I used multiple, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I used 4 stickers on that one. Okay, so I'll save that one for another day. And you know what? I'm going to grab my stapler here. I think like that needs something. So let's see, maybe a couple staples. Crisscross them. Maybe something like that. I think that adds a little something to it. Okay, I like it. So that one's one and done. Okay, next one is square. Now, when I was looking for things that were square that I could use, I came across, looking in my scrap bin, should I say, I have a whole bunch of strips of paper. And you know, we all have the strips. And I've said it before, for myself only, scraps stress me out. So whenever I can, I try to use them. And I have a lot of these. So I just grabbed a few neutral colors. There was a green one in there. And then this one has a little bit of blue and red just for some added color. So I thought I would use some of these strips, and I'm just going to cut them down in squares. And we're just going to cover them and use them as a base for my guest check. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go by measuring them exact, but I'm going to try my best to get them exact, okay? So that's almost an inch. So I'm just going to put some little tick marks. And I'm just going to cut several of these. Okay, and we're just going to put them down. Okay. Okay, so there's square right there. And I'm just going to do that all the way down these strips. And each of these strips are different sizes, but I'll try my best to get them in squares, okay, without taking up too much video time for you guys. Okay, just like that. And I don't know how many it'll take to fill this up either. So this piece is about 1 inch, so I'll just do tick marks at 1. Oh, I'll get exactly 3 out of this one. Okay, and let's use some of this green one. Now this green strip is 2 inches, so I'm going to come across the long way and make my tick marks every 2 inches, just like that. And snip them. Okay, so I got 4 out of that piece. Let's use this one. And this one's almost 2 inches, about 1 3/4. So 1 right about there. Oops, I just lost my measurement. 2 over, okay. Right about there. Okay. Get 3 or 4 out of this one. And let's do this one. This one's 1 1/4, roughly. So right there, 1 1/4. Okay, we'll stop there and we'll see if that's enough. I have 1 more strip here if we need it, but I thought we would just put squares down and cover up this guest check using it as kind of a collage base. Okay, and we will ink as we go, just lightly, and we're just going to put them down randomly. And I just filled my art glitter glue bottle here, so I have to be easy with my squeezing because it is full. And we'll see how this looks. And I'm just trying to get some with just some of the text, because this is a piece from a music sheet, so I'm just trying to get a little bit of different, see, like this, you can barely see it, but just a little something for the background. And we're just going to put squares down all over. Put another one of these. And I like that 4, oh, there's a 3 on this side. As long as we get one of them, it doesn't matter which. Okay, let's ink a couple more. these down. And I normally like to leave the numbers or something exposed, so this is going to be my first guest check that I do, that I'm covering it all up. That's a little different for me. Let's ink a few more of these. I kind of like the fact that the squares are different sizes. I think that adds a little something. We'll see how it looks as we proceed, but I'm kind of liking it so far. Oops. Slipped a little. Okay. Now I'm just going to put a couple more just to tone down some of that red. I do like that lined paper, but I just don't want it to be quite so. So I'm just going to bring a couple more pieces in, as well as that big block of green also. We want some, but just not quite so much, I don't think. Here's another small one. Let's go ahead and use that. Pardon my glue fingers. Okay, I think that's a good start. Got a few left. Let me go ahead and use this last small one. Okay. And we'll put this right down here in this corner. Okay, so I'm liking that. Then I pulled out this. Isn't that cute? It's just a photo of some lambs out in the field, and I laminated it. I've had this for I don't know how long, but recently I've been doing a lot of laminating projects, and I found this, and I set it off to the side over here, and I've been looking at it for the last several days. But I pulled it out, and then along with that, I pulled out this. Okay, miss you. Do you get the pun? Ewe, ewe is a female lamb. Miss you, E-W-E. So I thought we'd just do something like that. That's why I kind of thought it would be good to have that little bit of that green in the background there, since I knew I was bringing in these green elements here. And with just laying those down like that, I think that's just a little bit too much green right there. So I'm going to bring in another square real quick. So I just think like that's too much. I don't know. That's what my visual eye is telling me. So I'm just gonna, But I thought, yeah, just keep it simple, something like that. But then before that, I have this beautiful die cut doily. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I thought we'd use a little bit of this back here for texture. And I don't know, it's funny where my mind goes sometimes when I'm pulling out pieces. I don't know, I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. And well, I'm sure a lot of us start out that way, I would imagine. And a piece just speaks to you, you know, and you just kind of build from there. You know, like when I saw the picture of the lambs, you know, I don't know, it just, so yeah. So I thought we'd do something like that just for a little texture. And we'll go ahead and use the other piece. You know, and it's always good when we can bring in different textures and visual pieces to our junk journals and our ephemera pieces, you know, whether it be fabric, whether it be rice paper, whether it be a die cut, whether it be ribbons, doilies, paper doilies, you know, whatever. They all come together so nicely and add such beautiful visually for us in our projects. So I try when I can to do that, you know, and build and layer. Layering is always good. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Am I right? Okay, now this piece has been laminated and it's quite thick because there's the front and then I backed it on a piece of scrap and then it's sandwiched in a piece of laminating paper. Plastic, should I say, I'm sorry. So it's quite heavy and it's quite thick. But I thought somehow maybe I could get it down like that. And I do still have this lace. I'm thinking maybe I could make a bow. See how this will look. I usually can get it, but it takes me a little minute, so hang in there with me, guys. And then once you get it the size, your little ears, and then get your tails the right length, the way you want it, get it shaped. And I think that's a pretty good size for the size project we're working with. And snip your tails. And I thought that could go like, maybe something like that. But with that being so dark, I definitely do think we need to ink on this one. What do you think? We definitely need to ink. Just to make it look like it's finished, you know? And I'm trying to get it in kind of dark, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper and just kind of really go over those ends a little bit. And really try to bring in some deep color there. Without tearing up my die cut. There we go. Yeah, I like that much better. Okay. So then this, for now, I'm going to use art glitter glue, but I may have to come back with some glue, hot glue, and reinforce that. We will see. After this thoroughly dries, I will know more. For sake of video, I will just leave it like this for right now, but if I need to come back and put a little hot glue on that, I will. Okay, and then this. Be quite generous with that. Hopefully it will stick down and stay down. And I'm just going to angle it. Me and my little gluey fingers. Let me bring a little ink to this. And I also grabbed this piece of paper, but I don't think we really need it. I don't know, let me look. Well, it's kind of late now, but I don't think we really... No, I don't think we really need it. I think that brown adds just enough to the background. And we're just going to angle each one. Okay. Take a look at that. I like it. A little different, but still just as nice. Different is good. Different is good. Now this one, I'm just kind of coming back to it. I'm just wondering if I should ink or sew. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it for a bit, but these will be my 2 makes for the week, guys. I think I'm gonna call that one done. Okay, here is my information. We are on week 8 of the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge, hosted here on YouTube by Amy. On her channel is Crafty Cat, where we decorate 2 guest checks using 1 prompt on each, and we just have fun and do as we please. So fun, so enjoyable, so relaxing, no pressure. For card 15, it is a sticker, and for card 16, it is squares. And as you can see, I use several squares underneath, as my base. And this one, I used 4 stickers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and these ladies are enjoying vacation. Okay, and this one's just so darn cute for no reason. No reason at all. Who doesn't love a baby lamb? Okay, all right, guys, so that is it for me for this week. I hope you like what you see. Okay, I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, and until next time, guys, thank you so very much for coming and spending some time with me. I truly appreciate it. You guys take care. God bless. Bye-bye.